So it's December 4th, and I may need to make a correction. I am on. I completed load 13 yesterday and load 14 today. Yesterday and today have been a challenge. Yesterday, let's see, look at my paperwork. I picked up a load near Coshada, Louisiana, and took that to Logansport, Louisiana, which is about 48 miles. But with all the driving through the little small towns and all that, it's about an hour, a little over an hour drive. And man, I tell you, I had a lot of issues with my trailer. I didn't know what was going on. At first, I was thinking the bins are filling up because my sand kept getting clogged in the hoses. So I switched bins, and same thing happened. Did it again, and it just kept clogging up. And man, it was a lot of work. And man, I kind of got overheated. And you haven't seen me with my whole get up. You're wearing a hard hat. You're wearing like ear protection, safety glasses, and on top of that, a respirator. And FRCs on top of that with safety boots and gloves, of course. Going back and forth, adjusting the pressure, messing with the valves, and also the hose. Trying to empty that out, back and forth. And I was there 4 hours to finally get unloaded. I was the last truck out of my bunch. And today went to Garland City and took that load to Ringgold, Louisiana, and that's about 95 miles. So it was a good little drive. Started having the same issue. Now I know it's the trailer for sure. I would build up the air pressure into the tank. As soon as I opened up my line and closed the air going into the top of the tank, the air pressure would just start dropping immediately. So there was a leak. I just didn't know where. So I just had to deal with it and try it, man. I just kept babying it as much as I could. The amount of sand I was releasing along with the air was very minimal. So that just dragged everything a lot longer. And the same thing, I was just going back and forth. The hose kept getting clogged, and I was just sweating, and I was getting dizzy because I would kneel down to look at the gauges and also adjust the valves, the amount of sand I was releasing, getting up to go increase the air. And like 3 hours later, finally I'm done. As soon as I was done, disconnected, I got in the truck, filled out the paperwork, had that signed, got back into the truck, and I just sat there for a little bit to cool off and eat because I was starving by then. And called dispatch, let them know what was going on, and they had a mechanic come call me. And we were planning to meet up, but he said that there was a trailer shop right around the corner because I was planning to head back to Shreveport to a Flying J's, and turns out there's a trailer repair shop that's just right around the corner. So went there. Turns out it had 2 leaks on the bottom of the trailer, which were the aerators. Apparently there was a seal that was out of line on both of them, and also one of the manholes had a leak. So they just had to like tighten some bolts, so that way it would have a better seal. So we'll find out tomorrow if I get a load. tomorrow, and see if that makes a difference. So we'll see tomorrow. It's right now. It's like 8 o'clock at night, and getting ready to shut it down and get some rest. And hopefully, I'll either tonight or tomorrow morning I'll get a call and see where we go from there. My guess is probably one of the two leases that we just started. So one was today, which was in Ringgold, Louisiana, and another one was yesterday at what was this city? What was the town? In Logansport. So those two are new. The one in Zwoli is done. So I'm assuming we're just going to focus on these two for now, unless something else comes up on top of that. And hopefully it'll start picking up, because I just did one yesterday and one today, and that's it. So we'll see. But that's it for now. See y'all next time.